Okay, right now we are headed to the gym. I have an evening class. It is Bar Fusion, so they incorporate like weights, resistance bands, all kinds of things, and I've been loving them. I thought like I was a big Pilates reformer girl, and I still am, but then I tried barre and I just love it so much. It mixes in like ballet with like Pilates, and just like it's such a good workout. I don't know what it is, but I love it. It's almost like therapy for me. Don't get me wrong, some days I really want to skip out on it, but like even right now I like don't want to go because I do that all the time. Like I just try and convince myself like don't go, but I've already seen like really good results, physical results. I just see my stomach like toning up and my skin is tightening. I just never thought the day would come, and maybe it's also timing because Suki is now like 16 months. Like maybe my body is just like finally like slowly tightening, but whatever it is, I mean, I think it's a mixture of just like hydrating, eating well, my genetics, and then also like working out is all just really coming together. I've been really focusing on my core, focusing on like your pelvic, I think your pelvic ground is what they call it, or something about your pelvis. Focusing on that is the biggest thing, and I can already tell like just a few weeks ago, before I moved into the house, I was in the car and like my stomach was just like letting loose. Like I could not like suck it in. Like I could feel me trying to like hold it in and not have like a pooch, which there's nothing wrong with a pooch, by the way. Nothing to be ashamed of. Just personally, I would like to go back to my pre-baby body as much as possible. That is my preference. And I could tell like I was trying to hold it in, but I literally couldn't, and I would just give up and I'd let my stomach hang. And at one point I was like, oh, okay, like this is just my body, like I just need to accept it and not be so hard on myself. And then I realized like, okay, but what steps am I really taking to like be the healthiest version of myself? Not many. I'm not really taking that many. I mean, sure, I eat pretty well, but I wasn't working out at the time. So I've been working out for like 3 weeks straight now. I've taken a few days off, but I am working out like minimum 3 times to 5 times a week. And I really do see a difference now when I'm driving. Like sometimes, like of course I let my stomach just like kind of let loose, but sometimes I like pull it in and kind of like do exercises while I'm driving just to tighten it, because I mean that's my goal, is to just have like to be able to sit and not feel self-conscious with my body. And that's like been my biggest like struggle postpartum, is just feeling like I'm not in control of my body. I don't know how to explain it. Like I just feel like I don't have any type of control over like my muscles and like how my body looks, and I don't like that. So that is what I've been loving about just regularly working out, because I'm just working out myself and I'm feeling better. And when I go to classes, I literally feel like I'm in a therapy session, because I'm thinking about things that are bothering me, and I'm like focusing on that and using that energy that I use, or what am I trying to say? Like all that energy that I am, like all that energy you use to focus on something that bothers you, like something that's just, you know, bugging you, taking that energy and using it to push myself to work out or to even just like distract me from the pain of working out has been the best for me and the only way to get me to work out now. It's like, oh cool, like this is where because my gym has a daycare, so I can just drop off Suki and I can really just focus on my issues and the things that are bothering me. And I noticed like after the gym, I don't really think about my problem as much. And I'm like an overthinker. I overthink, I just I beat the problem to death, and I almost just blow it out of proportion to the point where it just like ruins my day, which I know is almost like self-sabotage, and I totally need to work on that. But you know, self-awareness is really the first step, I feel like, to getting your problems fixed. But oh my god, it's already 4:11. Shit, I think the class is at 4:15. Okay, it's at 4:30, so we have time. But yeah, we've been loving working out. I will say that like postpartum has really made me like be so hard on myself, like on my appearance. Like I'm noticing things that I never really noticed before. I just feel like I'm not as pretty, and I just look at old videos and pictures and I'm like, why did I look so cute and pretty? And like now I feel like I only look pretty if I have makeup on, and even then I like see these flaws, and I sit back and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you saying? Like even right now, like what are you saying about yourself right now? This is so awful. Like I would not want Suki to talk about herself like that because she's literally perfect, and it's like I should think the same way about myself. But you know, we are our own worst critic in the end. And I'm not gonna lie, I really feel like pressured to get work done. Like even like my chin right now is like bothering me. I feel like I used to have such a like defined chin, but now it looks like it drops like here on the side. See, I'm being hard on myself, guys. And like I want to get my lips done, I want to get under eye filler, like all these things. My friend just got her boobs done and they look so good, and I'm like, damn, should I get my boobs done? But then I'm like looking at my teeth, I'm like, should I get my teeth done? I'm like, oh my god, why do I want to get all these things done? Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter. It literally does not matter. It's so crazy. Being a girl, man, it's so bad. I was gonna make a Barbie reference, but I haven't even seen the movie. I need to go see Barbie still. I've been behind. But other big changes that I'm thinking of that are more important are a new car. The car I have right now, I have a Porsche Cayenne, and I'm not really feeling it anymore, and I just feel like it makes more sense to go towards like a more affordable option. So I am possibly getting a Tesla. After all my problems with my Tesla last time, we're gonna do it different. I'm also thinking of just getting like the Model Y, and now that I have a house, I can like set up a charger and charge it at home, so I don't have to worry about it being charged and like worry about, you know, running out of battery. So yeah, I might get a Model Y just because the X was way too big and I still need an SUV, and Teslas are nice interior, feels luxurious, and I still want a luxurious car, so we'll see about that when I just know diddly squat about like getting a car and you know, talking to like a car salesman. Good lord, that is my personal hell. Talking to a salesman in general is just hell because I don't know how to set boundaries and I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, even know how, like, I have a house now. Like, how did that even happen? I had so much help. Like, I could not get so many things done if I didn't have a team. But then again, that's how a lot of successful people are. That's the key, is help from others. Like, if you have any big ideas that there's parts where you are not an expert in, you need a team. Like, it's just a must. You have to outsource or you won't get there. Like, and that's kind of what I'm realizing at this age too. Like, a team is the biggest thing that you have to have by your side. Family, friends, work team, everything, everywhere. But okay, we're at the gym. Let's overthink and work out our problems and maybe see some potential husbands. I don't know. I tried my best to get a good angle of the workout, but I was struggling, and the girl next to me was like giving me major side eye, and I didn't like it. Usually I don't care about filming in public. Like, usually people are nice too. They just like give a glance and then they're like, oh, she's filming, whatever. But this girl was like, she kept looking at my camera, and I don't know, like, I just, you know, there's some people you get bad vibes from, like, you can just tell. People can hear me, so. Anyways, I got the bad vibes from her, so that really upset me. I kept recording, but I just had a feeling. I had an inkling that she wasn't very kind, but I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. It could be just her being curious. This is me talking myself out of being ridiculous. But now we're in the hot tub. I need some me time. I'm gonna relax. I was gonna cold plunge, but I'm too scared. So I did it with Nina before, and I was just, it was easy to do it with someone, but I can't do it by myself just yet. So we're gonna steam off and relax. Okay, I decided to come into the sauna, and it feels pretty nice. I just like wish I wasn't wearing a face full of makeup. They have makeup wipes, but I just don't feel like taking off my makeup. That sounds like so much work. But man, it feels so nice in here. I try to push myself to use the facilities here. So this is what we're doing. The other day I went swimming. They have like a rooftop pool, so I went swimming, and I need to suck it up and cold plunge. I thought about it. I really did. I can't. Okay, I can't be in here for long. Like, it's so hard to breathe. Okay, guys. Just a big jump from going to the gym. A friend that I got dinner with in LA when I was there, my short-lived time in LA. He invited me out for dinner, so we're gonna go get Sync, and I got ready. I'm just wearing like a little baby tee and like these perfect lioness jeans. I have to show you guys. I usually would never wear my lioness pants because they're so long. Like, I'm 5'5", and I swear their pants are made for like 5'9" girls, so I would just never wear them. But I was like, you know what, let me give this a try. And they're the perfect length, I'm telling you guys. I'll show you when I walk out. But then I was like going through my closet and I was like, okay, like my idea of like a perfect date outfit is like a cute fitted top that kind of shows off like either your boobs or your stomach, not both. And then like a nice pair of like fitted, like comfortable pants, preferably like a leather. And I had 2 leather pants that I tried on, but they were way too long. One was like way too long and it was dragging, and I was like, I'm not gonna wear heels. Like the place we're going is too casual. Like I want to wear ballet flats. So yeah, I found these cute denim like cargo-ish looking pants, and they're like the perfect fit. But it got me thinking. I was like, wait, why are all of my bottoms in my closet skirts? Like before I got pregnant, I used to wear like hot pants. Like I would wear like, not hot pants, but like really fitted flare at the bottom pants. And I'll have to show you guys pictures of me like from a while ago, like when I was in like 2021. I used to always wear pants out, and they're just so hot. They're like kind of giving like Charlie's Angel leather, like hot pants. Like I love that look with like a cute heel or like a platform boot. That was like my signature look, and I'm realizing like that's what I'm missing. Like I need to bring back the pants. So I'm inspired, and that's what my homework will be tomorrow, is to go looking for some like nice fitted pants that just like make the ass look like a peach. So but I'm like giddy. I'm like excited to see my friend and catch up. I was like, yeah, they were like, oh my god, you're in Arizona, how long will you be in town? Like, are you free tonight? And I was like, I'll be in town for a while. Like, I just bought a house. And they're like, you bought a house here? And I was like, yeah, I'm back. Surprise. So, we're gonna catch up. I'm debating on drinking. I didn't completely stop drinking. Obviously, when I got pregnant, I did, but I've had alcohol since I gave, birth. But I'm like, do I want to let my inhibitions let them loose in the wind, or do I want to be sober and like really know what I'm saying and be in control? Or do I want to just have like one drink and like, get the vibes like flowing? Oh, it's like, I don't know. And I really want to find out before I like go, because I feel like if I go, I'm just gonna do it and not know if I want to. But I love Zinc, and they have good drinks. Maybe just like one drink. But I don't want to have a headache tomorrow, and I want to like work out. So I don't know, guys. Someone's pulling up next to me. Imagine it's him. Who is this? Oh my god, what if it is him? Oh, it's not. Why did I think it would be him? Okay, I need to start walking over there. Oh my god, wish me luck. This top, Zara. Look at these jeans. You can't tell me these aren't perfect. Okay, so far so good. It's been a good catch up. We're eating mussels and frites. It's like so empty. It's literally a Wednesday, and I was like, oh, is it? Why is it so empty? It's Friday. Me drinking on a Wednesday. Good Lord. Okay, so it is the morning after my date, and it went really well. I was literally like smiling the whole way home, and I wanted to like vlog, but I really needed to get home. But I was like blasting Rumors by Lindsay Lohan. Like I was jamming in the car. Windows were down. The weather was feeling so nice. It was like hot, but like kind of cool at the same time. It felt so wonderful. But yeah, I was just smiling the whole way home because after the date was over, well, let's debrief the date. So we talked about like why I left LA, my little stalking incident. We just like updated each other on like our business is. So I only have 2 businesses, and one is I mean, they're both running, but it's not like fully running, which I need to give you guys more like info about Shy Lullaby. I'll make a whole separate video about that actually. I'm gonna write that down because would love to fill you guys in. Fill in about. It's taken me so long, but I finally understand how to vlog on YouTube now. Like, I don't know why it's taken me almost like 5 years, over 5 years to actually understand how to do it. It has finally clicked in my brain, guys. This is actually so funny. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I get it now. Maybe my frontal cortex just needed to like fully form and develop. But she's ready to pop her courtesy and show you guys all the behind the scenes of what the fuck I do every day. Anyways, so I'll tell you guys about Shy Lullaby in another video. But right now, let's debrief the date. So we went to Zinc. He's like he's like 2 years younger than me, which is crazy because I thought like I wanted like an older, more established guy. But you know, you really never know what you're gonna get in life, I guess. Like, I guess I just need to roll with the punches. I don't know if this guy is gonna be like my future husband, but he seems like a pretty decent candidate, minus the fact that he's like younger. But I mean, I feel like you can't rule out everyone. Like, he seems very like financially like stable and responsible that I know of so far. Like, you really cannot make that judgment unless I see some bank statements. Like, show me your assets, show me what you have what you're working with, so I know we are either equal or you are above me. And I feel like that is something like girls get scared about doing, but I just have learned from past relationships, like women who are successful tend to just almost get taken advantage of by their partners, because their partners, you know, just tend to depend on them like mothers in a way. Like, they become the son and the girlfriend becomes the mom, and you know, you pay for one thing and then you start paying like 50-50 rent, you know, you be splitting everything, and it's like, sprinkle, okay? Let me see the bank statements, hand over me a Chanel, and maybe co-sign me on some property. If you really love me, you'd co-sign on a house. You'd buy me some property, baby. Anyways, so I have like 2 businesses, right? As I was saying before, but he has like 7. So that was really interesting. He talks about business a lot, which I don't hate. It's interesting. I can tell like it's always on his mind. And it's like, if I'm gonna want like a successful guy, I think that's kind of like what you have to like kind of have to go through in order to have that. Like I like his entrepreneurial spirit, and I like that he's very into his businesses. While it's almost more than like I talk about business, which is surprising because like I'm a Capricorn, I always talk about business, but he is a Leo, and he's literally like a golden retriever. Like, he talks to everybody, like almost to the point where I'm like, okay, we don't need to have this discussion. Like, he talks to the waitress like a little bit too long, or like he'll talk to the guy at the bar, the bartender, like a little too long, like 5 minutes too long. And it's just like, okay, I get it, you're social. So that's just him. It's very Leo of him. I'm a Capricorn. I feel like we're just very like straight to the point. Like we don't like to feel like a bother to other people. So that's kind of where we're opposite, which is fine. It's just very different. So, but yeah, he talks about his business a lot, but it's interesting because he's in like real estate, and I have like a deep interest. I have a lot of friends that are in real estate, and I love talking to them. I feel like they're just such charismatic, like easy to talk to kind of people. So I don't really mind. And he showed me a few of like this house that he just flipped that's like under contract, and it's like stunning. Like we were talking about the design and like the tile choices and like the flooring. Like he has a flooring and cabinet business. So it's interesting. Like we didn't have like any like boring points, and I feel like when we did have pauses, we just kind of like looked at each other, but it wasn't like a, oh god, like kill me right now, like this is so boring. It was more of like just appreciating each other, and it's cute. I feel like calm, like I feel excited around him, but in a calm way. Like I'm not nervous in an anxious place. Like I'm more like excited and like giddy. So but yeah, I actually before this date he had been blocked. I had blocked his phone number and his IG because we went out to Nobu in Malibu. Like he flew out to see me in LA, and after our date, like it was a great date, and then the next day we went to like a farmer's market, and then we got lunch, and then after lunch he was like, okay, I'm gonna go back and like hang out at my hotel, but we should get dinner again tonight before I leave. And I was like, yeah, I love that. And he ended up getting like too drunk at his hotel bar with like this friend that was in town, and that honestly just really made me mad because I had like gotten a babysitter. Like I paid for a babysitter and like told my friends like, oh, I want you to meet him. So I brought my friends out, and he ended up just like ditching us, and we ended up like drinking and having a fun time. But I was like, this is annoying. Like I was so mad. And then he like apologized, but I was just like, ugh, like why did you have to ruin this? Like I was just so mad. So then we like texted a little bit after, and it was just kind of weird, and he didn't respond to my like voice memos, and I was just like, yeah. Like I was like, fuck this guy. So I blocked him. And he had been trying to text me for months. And like I had blocked him on my phone, but I guess you have to block people on your iPad too to have them fully blocked. And I kept getting his text on my iPad, and I was like, and he kept saying like, hey, checking in, like thinking of you. And he's like messaged me over a few months, and then he finally texted me, and I was like, you know what, like, hey, like I'm in town, like whatever. So I gave in. My friends were saying, they're like, okay, like you have to give people a chance. Like he made a mistake. No one's perfect. It's not like he, was out with another girl, all this stuff. And yeah, and like he texted me, he was like, I'm really sorry if I like upset you, but I take things really slow. Like I really didn't mean to. Like I got drunk, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's fine. I know you're a sweet guy. Like, let's just forget about it. So throughout the date, he like apologized again a few times, and I was like, no, seriously, it's not that big of a deal. So he's also like taller than me, which I love. Like I can like go under his arms. His chest and arms are pretty big, which I love. So, but then as he was dropping me off at my car, I was like, I don't know how we got, he asked if I needed help like moving and unpacking, and I was like, oh my god, I actually do need a lot of, I do really need a lot of help. I have just boxes hanging out, and I was like, oh my God, wait, do you know how to mount a TV? And he was like, yeah, of course, I just mounted the TV at the flip I showed you. And I was like, oh my God, that's so hot. Like, you need to come mount my TV. And he was like, yeah, totally, I'll come over. So that's the tea. I'll keep my sirens updated. I don't know if this may be our future husband or our future enemy. We will see. See you guys on the next vlog.